Hello, welcome to Rob's Reviews and Demos. Thanks for joining me again. I appreciate it. We're here for the in-depth review of the Jbl Partybox 710. This is their second largest party box behind the Partybox 1000. They have it rated at around 800 watts output. That's total across the speaker. It has two 8-inch woofers and two 2 and 3/4 inch tweeters. 800 watts it's a pretty loud speaker. It's not quite as loud as the Partybox 1000, but it's very loud. Like I've said before, JBL probably has some of the best bass in the business for these wireless speakers. The speaker is highly mobile. It has wheels on the back side. I'll spin it around and show those to you. It has beautiful lighting. I love these light strips that they added. They're really sharp looking. It has a bunch of different lighting settings. It has a couple of different bass settings. Has karaoke and some sound effects. It has these pads that all the JBL's party boxes have that you can lay them down on their side if you like. Today's cocktail of the day, by the way, is a Jaeger bomb. It's Red Bull and Jägermeister. It's very delicious. And after one more of these, I'll have a nice buzz go. Frequency response on the 710 is 35 hertz. The Partybox 1000 goes down to 30 hertz. So the 1000 definitely will hit lower notes than the 710 will. That said, this thing has a whopping amount of bass. It really does get the house rocking. So a couple things. The first thing that drives me nuts with the JBLs, and you know me, I always give the negatives and the positives. The negatives with the JBLs, all of them, they all do it. Once you get over 50-60% volume, it's like the mid-range and the highs get louder, but the bass kind of stays where it is. So I find with the 710, it's actually the worst out of the bunch. It almost sounds screechy to me at 100% volume. I do not like the sound of it fully cranked up at all. It sounds bad to me. The other thing that they do, which I can't stand, I despise it, is when you get to that 100% volume mark on your phone and you hit 100%, the speaker goes silent for a second. So you're like in the middle of jamming to a song, you're turning it up, everybody's dancing around, and you hit 100%, the speaker cuts out. It's only for like a second, but it's the most annoying thing in the world. They really need to get rid of that feature. And another very critical thing you all need to know about the speaker is the bass boost. There's 3 levels. There's none, and then there's level 1, and there's level 2. Level 2's bass boost is not more powerful than level 1. Basically what they do is they boost different frequencies. Bass boost 1 boosts those real low end, deep hip-hop type frequencies, where bass boost 2 boosts more like a bass drum, the bass guitar. So I use bass boost 2 for when I'm doing rock music, and bass boost 1 when I'm doing rap or hip-hop music. Like I said, the speaker does have a ton of bass, and it sounds amazing at 50% volume. Once you get over that, it just, like all JBLs, it starts sounding bad. So I think that's it for the basics. Oh, it's IPX4 rated, which means it's splash proof. You know, you can spray it with a water pistol, or you could get a little rain shower on it. You can spill something on it. It's not going to hurt it, as long as the flap is in place on the back to cover all the connections, and it's standing upright. Generally on the JBLs, if you lay them on their side, you can scratch the rating. It means nothing. So it has to be standing upright like this. Let me just check my little specs here, make sure I didn't miss anything. You know, it has karaoke settings, it has a guitar input and or microphone input, and it has just a microphone input. I'll show you the back of the speaker, so I'll bring you over to look at all that. I believe that's about it. Oh, this one does not have a battery. This is 110 only. It's got to be plugged in to use it. So you're aware, if you're looking for something with a battery, you want to look at the 310 or the 110. These bigger guys don't have batteries. So people have asked how it compares to the 1000. It compares by about like $400. The 1000 is $400 more. The 1000 goes lower bass wise, and the 1000 is louder. Also, I think the 1000 sounds better at max volume than the 710 does. This one really gets way too much mids on it. That, and obviously the lighting's very different between the 710 and the 1000. The 1000 I think is worth the price more than the 710 is, just because of the sound issues I find with the 710. It doesn't have the cool DJ pad that the 1000 has. It's still a decent speaker, and if you like JBL, you'll love the speaker. I just wouldn't see myself buying it for that kind of money with the issue that it has over 50%. Again, that's my opinion. So with that said, let's do a little sound demonstration, and then I'll bring you up close to the speaker and we'll go over all the settings and the app and the connections and everything. So I hope you guys like the video. Let's get it on. Alright, so the top of the Jbl Partybox 110. As you can see, this is the lighting dial. You change the lighting settings by turning that. Your Bluetooth connection button, your bass boost button 1 and 2. This is turn it up louder, play pause, and skip ahead if you hold it down. You got the 3 sound effects here. And there are 9 total sound effects in the app that you can load into the preset buttons. The bass, treble, and echo knobs are for the microphone only. It has this handy slot to put your phone in if you want. The handle to help you roll it around. Now bring it around to the back of the speaker. So this is one of the things I really like about the 710. The wheels are really far apart. On the 110, they're like 4 inches closer total. So when you're rolling the thing around, if it gets to rocking left to right, it'll tip over on you real easy, the 1000. This thing is a lot more stable when you move it. Here's the flap I was talking about when I said you must have this in place and the speaker standing upright to maintain that good rating, that water resistant rating. Under the flap, you have your microphone or guitar connection with your independent volume and gain, microphone connection with your independent volume or gain. You can put a USB drive with a playlist on it in here. JBL still has the auxiliary in, which I'm really happy about. That comes in handy. Then you have your true wireless stereo button there. That's for connecting to a second unit, and it will be stereo. And then down here on the bottom, you have a daisy chain connections, ins and outs. And, excuse me. And what those daisy chain connections will do is you can daisy chain like 100 of these things together. Not sure why you would ever do that, but you can do it. So yeah, that's the back of the speaker. You have your bass port, obviously. And that's pretty much it. This thing is very solidly made. The app's pretty simple to use. So here's the app. Let's see if I get this right here. So I can get this on my screen, share it to my computer screen, but this is just quicker and easier. So there's the app. These are the different light settings here. And scroll down. Like I said earlier, you have the custom light settings. You can actually set the color, which is what I have on there now. I have it like a bluish white, and it'll stay that color. And, you know, you could turn the strobes on or off. You could turn the rings on or off. So you can customize the lights a little bit. Then you have your bass boost, deep or punchy, on or off. Skip ahead, skip forward. Did you catch that? Bass boost, deep or punchy, on or off. You have your skip ahead, skip back, your DJ sound effects. Like I said, there's 9 of them, and you can preload those to the top of the speaker. Has a bunch of different scratches and stuff. It's pretty cool. And then your karaoke effect, which is basically, like I said, that treble, bass, and the echo for the microphone. That's basically it for the app. It's very simple. Okay, so that's it for the in-depth review of the JBL Partybox 710. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm sure you heard where I turned it all the way up that it got really screechy with the mids and the highs. I hope you guys noticed that. So that and the volume thing are the two things that really drive me nuts with the JBLs. They need to get rid of that volume thing. I've been saying it for 2 years now. Get rid of that volume max thing where it cuts out. It's probably one of the most annoying features on any party speaker I've ever played with. That feature drives me nuts. But all in all, it's a good speaker. If you're a JBL fan, you'll love it. It's well built. The clarity is beautiful. It's very clear. You get no distortion, no crackling, nothing. It sounds great. So all in all, it's a very good speaker, just like all JBL products. I hope you all enjoyed the video. There should be a copyrighted music video coming up next with this speaker. And then I have a couple other things I'm doing. So like I said, sorry I'm so far behind. And like always, if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. I'll get back to you as quick as I can. And we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Cheers.